Have you ever felt that spark inside you, that unique talent or passion just waiting to be unleashed? What if the gifts you've been hiding hold the power to transform not just your life, but also the world around you? In today's video, we're diving deep into the art of sharing your gifts with the world. Whether it's a skill you've mastered, a dream you've been nurturing, or simply the desire to make a difference, this journey is about stepping into your light and embracing the incredible impact you're destined to create. So, if you've ever wondered how to turn your talents into something meaningful, stay tuned, you're in the right place. The subtle call of your hidden gifts. Have you ever experienced a moment of stillness where you felt a quiet yet persistent tug from within, as if something deeper inside you was yearning to be noticed? This subtle feeling, often overlooked or dismissed, is the call of your hidden spiritual gifts. It's not loud or forceful, nor does it demand your immediate attention. Instead, it gently nudges you, waiting for the perfect moment when you're ready to listen. For many, this feeling comes as a sense of curiosity or an inexplicable connection to something greater than themselves, a connection that feels both mysterious and profoundly familiar. This call doesn't always come in grand, life-altering ways. Often it emerges in small, seemingly insignificant moments. A sudden flash of intuition that turns out to be correct, a dream so vivid it lingers in your mind for days, or an unexplainable sense of knowing when someone close to you needs help, even before they say a word. These are not random occurrences. They are signs, glimpses of the spiritual gifts lying dormant within you. Yet, in the hustle and bustle of everyday life, these signs are easy to overlook or rationalize away. You might brush off an intuitive feeling as mere coincidence or dismiss a meaningful dream as just another random thought from your subconscious. But what if these moments are more than that? What if they are messages from your higher self, guiding you to discover the deeper potential within you? The truth is that we all possess unique spiritual gifts, abilities that connect us to the energy of the universe and allow us to navigate life with greater clarity, purpose, and alignment. These gifts are not reserved for the chosen few. They are inherent within every individual, waiting to be unlocked and embraced. The first step toward unlocking them is acknowledging their existence and understanding that the subtle call you feel is real, meaningful, and worth exploring. Sometimes this call manifests as a recurring question in your mind. Is there more to life than what I'm experiencing now? This question often arises during times of change, challenge, or introspection, moments when your soul is seeking to guide you toward growth and transformation. You might find yourself drawn to spiritual practices, books, or conversations that resonate on a deeper level, even if you don't fully understand why. These are not coincidences. They are invitations to embark on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. For some, the call of hidden gifts may come as a feeling of restlessness, a sense that something is missing despite having everything they thought they needed to feel fulfilled. This restlessness is not a sign of failure or dissatisfaction, but a signal from your inner self, encouraging you to explore the uncharted territories of your soul. It's an opportunity to go beyond the surface of daily life and connect with the vast reservoir of wisdom, intuition, and creativity that lies within you. Listening to this call requires you to slow down and pay attention to the subtle signs that appear in your life. It might mean taking time for quiet reflection, journaling your thoughts, or simply sitting in stillness and observing your feelings. In these moments, you'll begin to notice patterns and synchronicities, those coincidences that seem too perfect to ignore. These are the universe's way of guiding you toward your spiritual gifts, helping you recognize their presence and understand their significance. However, acknowledging the call is only the beginning. The real journey lies in responding to it, in taking the steps necessary to uncover and nurture your hidden gifts. This process requires courage, as it often involves stepping outside your comfort zone and confronting fears or doubts that may have held you back. Yet, with each step you take, you'll find yourself moving closer to a deeper sense of purpose and connection, discovering the incredible potential that has been within you all along. Your hidden spiritual gifts are not a mystery to be solved, but a truth to be embraced. They are a part of who you are, a reflection of your soul's unique essence. By listening to the subtle call of these gifts, you open the door to a life filled with greater meaning, fulfillment, and alignment with the energy of the universe. The journey begins with a simple act of recognition, an acknowledgement that the quiet whispers within you are not just your imagination, but the voice of your higher self, guiding you toward the extraordinary. Recognizing the signs of spiritual awakening. The process of spiritual awakening is often described as a journey, one that begins with a deep sense of curiosity or longing for something more significant than the ordinary routines of life. For many, this awakening starts subtly, manifesting through signs and experiences that may seem random or unusual at first, but carry profound meaning when viewed through a spiritual lens. Recognizing these signs is an essential step in understanding and embracing your spiritual path, as they act as guideposts, gently leading you toward greater self-awareness and connection with the universe. One of the most common signs of spiritual awakening is an increased sense of intuition. You may notice that you're more attuned to your inner voice, feeling a stronger pull toward certain decisions or directions without fully understanding why. These intuitive nudges might manifest as a gut feeling, an unshakable certainty about something, or an inexplicable sense of knowing. For instance, you might suddenly feel compelled to reach out to a friend only to find out they were in need of support, or you might make a decision that seems illogical at first, but turns out to be exactly what you needed. These experiences are not coincidences, but rather indications that you are beginning to align with your inner guidance system. Another sign of spiritual awakening is a heightened awareness of synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem to defy explanation. You might repeatedly see the same numbers, such as 1111 or 777, encounter people or opportunities that feel perfectly timed, or find that events in your life unfold in ways that feel too orchestrated to be mere chance. These synchronicities serve as affirmations from the universe, signaling that you are on the right path and encouraging you to pay attention to the interconnectedness of all things. As you begin to awaken spiritually, you may also experience a deepening connection with nature and the world around you. Ordinary experiences, such as watching a sunrise, walking in the forest, or feeling the breeze on your skin, might suddenly evoke a sense of wonder, peace, or unity. You may find yourself drawn to the beauty and harmony of the natural world, feeling a newfound appreciation for its rhythms and cycles. This connection often brings a sense of grounding and clarity, reminding you of your place within the larger tapestry of existence. Another hallmark of spiritual awakening is a shift in your relationships and priorities. You may feel a growing desire for authenticity and connection, gravitating toward people and experiences that resonate with your evolving values. Relationships that were once fulfilling may no longer feel aligned, and you might find yourself seeking deeper, more meaningful connections. At the same time, you may feel a pull to let go of toxic or superficial relationships, creating space for new connections that support your growth. A sense of restlessness or dissatisfaction with the status quo is another sign of spiritual awakening. You might begin to question your beliefs, habits, or goals, feeling a strong urge to break free from societal norms or expectations that no longer serve you. This phase of questioning can be both exciting and unsettling, as it often requires you to confront long-held assumptions and step into the unknown. However, it is through this process of exploration and self-discovery that you uncover your true values and purpose. Physical and emotional changes are also common during a spiritual awakening. You might notice fluctuations in your energy levels, experiencing moments of profound vitality, followed by periods of fatigue as your body adjusts to higher frequencies. Emotionally, you may feel more sensitive, as if your heart is opening to the full spectrum of human experience. Past wounds or unresolved emotions may resurface, providing an opportunity for healing and release. While these changes can be challenging, they are a natural part of the transformation process, helping you align with your highest self. Finally, a sense of inner peace and purpose often emerges as a sign of spiritual awakening. Even amid challenges or uncertainties, you may feel a growing trust in the universe and a deep knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. This sense of surrender and acceptance allows you to navigate life with greater ease and clarity, embracing both the joys and struggles as opportunities for growth. Recognizing these signs of spiritual awakening is not about labeling yourself as awakened or comparing your journey to others. It is about honoring the unique path you are on and trusting the process of unfolding. Each sign is an invitation to deepen your connection with yourself and the universe, guiding you toward a life of greater awareness, purpose, and fulfillment. By staying open and receptive, you allow the journey to unfold naturally, embracing the transformation as it comes. Peeling back the layers to reveal your true self. Every individual carries within them a core essence, a version of their true self that is pure, unburdened, and deeply connected to the universe. However, over the years, societal expectations, cultural norms, and personal experiences create layers that obscure this true essence. These layers, while serving as a form of protection or adaptation, often distance us from who we truly are. Peeling back these layers is not only a journey of self-discovery, but also an act of liberation, allowing you to reconnect with the most authentic version of yourself. The first layer to address is often the one formed by societal conditioning. From a young age, we are taught to conform to external standards of success, beauty, and behavior. These expectations shape the way we see ourselves, often leading to feelings of inadequacy or a need to prove our worth. This conditioning can make us prioritize external validation over internal fulfillment, trapping us in cycles of comparison and self-doubt. Peeling back this layer requires you to question these imposed beliefs and redefine success on your terms, aligning it with your values and passions rather than external benchmarks. Another significant layer comes from fear and self-doubt. These emotions are often rooted in past experiences where we faced rejection, failure, or judgment. Over time, they form barriers that prevent us from taking risks, embracing vulnerability, or pursuing our dreams. Peeling back this layer involves confronting these fears with compassion and courage. It requires you to recognize that failure and rejection are not reflections of your worth, but stepping stones toward growth and resilience. By facing these fears head-on, you create space for your true self to emerge. The layer of unresolved emotions and trauma is perhaps the most challenging to uncover. Many people carry emotional wounds that remain unhealed, often buried deep within their subconscious. These wounds can manifest as limiting beliefs, destructive habits, or emotional triggers that keep you stuck in patterns of pain and self-sabotage. To peel back this layer, you must allow yourself to feel and process these emotions fully, whether through therapy, journaling, meditation, or other healing practices. This process may be uncomfortable, but it is also profoundly freeing, enabling you to release the weight of the past and step into the present with greater clarity and lightness. The ego forms another layer that often masks the true self. While the ego plays a necessary role in helping us navigate the world, it can become a barrier, when it overly identifies with roles, labels, or achievements. The ego thrives on comparison and separation, creating a false sense of identity that depends on external factors. Peeling back this layer involves recognizing the ego's influence and shifting your focus inward. Practices like mindfulness and self-inquiry can help you differentiate between the ego's voice and the deeper voice of your true self, allowing you to move beyond superficial identities and connect with your core. Another layer that must be addressed is the layer of busyness and distraction. In today's fast-paced world, it is easy to lose yourself in the constant stream of responsibilities, obligations, and digital noise. This layer often keeps you disconnected from your inner self, leaving little room for reflection or introspection. Peeling back this layer involves creating intentional pauses in your life, carving out time for stillness and solitude, whether through meditation, nature walks, or simply sitting quietly. These moments of silence allow you to reconnect with your inner voice and rediscover your authentic self. As you peel back these layers, you will begin to uncover the essence of your true self, a version of you that is free from fear, judgment, and external expectations. This self is not defined by roles, achievements, or possessions, but by a deep sense of purpose, love, and connection. It is the part of you that feels joy in simplicity, compassion for others, and gratitude for the present moment. The journey of peeling back these layers is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. Each layer you uncover brings you closer to your authentic self, revealing new insights and perspectives along the way. While this process can be challenging and even painful at times, it is also deeply rewarding. It allows you to live a life that feels true to who you are, one that is guided by your inner wisdom rather than external pressures. By committing to this journey, you give yourself the greatest gift of all, the freedom to be unapologetically you. As the layers fall away, you will find a profound sense of peace, purpose, and alignment with the universe, knowing that you are finally living as your true self. Embracing your unique gifts. Every individual possesses unique gifts, qualities, talents, and abilities that make them who they are. These gifts are not accidental but purposeful, designed to help you navigate life, connect with others, and contribute to the world in a way that only you can. Embracing these unique gifts is not just about recognizing them, but also about nurturing and using them to create a meaningful and fulfilling life. The first step in embracing your unique gifts is acknowledging that you have them. Many people underestimate their abilities or dismiss them as unimportant because they don't fit conventional definitions of success or talent. You might think your natural inclination to empathize with others, your ability to see beauty in everyday moments, or your knack for problem-solving is insignificant. But these are powerful gifts. They are the threads of your individuality, setting you apart in a world that often values conformity. Recognizing these gifts requires self-awareness and self-compassion, allowing you to see yourself not through the lens of comparison, but through the lens of authenticity. Another essential step in embracing your gifts is overcoming self-doubt. Fear and insecurity often act as barriers, preventing you from fully stepping into your abilities. You might wonder if your gifts are valuable or if you are worthy of using them to make a difference. These doubts are normal, but they do not define you. The key is to move beyond these fears by trusting in your uniqueness and believing that your gifts have a purpose. Remember, the world needs the contributions that only you can provide. By holding back, you deny not only yourself, but also others the opportunity to benefit from your abilities. Once you've acknowledged your gifts, the next step is to nurture them. This involves dedicating time and energy to developing your abilities and honing your skills. For instance, if you have a talent for writing, commit to practicing and improving your craft. If you have a gift for connecting with people, seek opportunities to build and strengthen relationships. Embracing your gifts is not about perfection, it's about growth and continuous learning. Every step you take toward cultivating your abilities deepens your connection to yourself and the world around you. It's also important to understand that your gifts are meant to be shared. While personal growth is essential, the true power of your abilities lies in their ability to impact others. Whether it's through your creativity, kindness, leadership, or intuition, your gifts have the potential to uplift, inspire, and transform lives. Sharing your gifts doesn't necessarily mean grand gestures or public recognition. It can be as simple as offering a kind word, helping someone in need, or contributing your talents to a cause you care about. Every act, no matter how small, creates ripples of positive change. Embracing your gifts also means embracing your imperfections. Too often, people believe they must be flawless before they can use their abilities. This mindset can be paralyzing, leading to procrastination or avoidance. The truth is that your gifts are most powerful when they are authentic and unpolished. It is your vulnerability, honesty, and willingness to grow that make your contributions meaningful. Perfection is not a prerequisite for impact. Your genuine efforts are what truly matter. Another key aspect of embracing your unique gifts is aligning them with your purpose. Your gifts are not random. They are intrinsically connected to the path you are meant to walk. Take time to reflect on how your abilities can serve a higher purpose, whether that's helping others, creating beauty, or fostering connection. When you align your gifts with your purpose, you create a life of meaning and fulfillment. This alignment allows you to wake up each day with a sense of direction, knowing that you are contributing to something greater than yourself. Lastly, embracing your gifts means celebrating them. Too often, people downplay their abilities, fearing they will seem boastful or arrogant. But there is a difference between arrogance and self-celebration. Honoring your gifts is not about comparing yourself to others, but about appreciating the unique contributions you bring to the world. Celebrate your talents, your growth, and the impact you make, no matter how big or small. This celebration reinforces your confidence and inspires others to embrace their own gifts. In embracing your unique gifts, you step into your true power. You begin to see yourself not as incomplete or inadequate, but as a vibrant, capable individual with the ability to create change. By recognizing, nurturing, sharing, and celebrating your abilities, you not only transform your own life, but also enrich the lives of those around you. Your gifts are your legacy, and by embracing them fully, you honor the unique and extraordinary person you were always meant to be. Sharing your gifts with the world. Sharing your gifts with the world is one of the most fulfilling and transformative experiences you can have. It allows you to move beyond self-focus, using your unique abilities to make a positive impact on others. While it may feel daunting at first, sharing your gifts is not about achieving perfection or grand recognition. It's about offering your authentic self to the world in meaningful and intentional ways. The first step in sharing your gifts is understanding that they are meant to be shared. Your talents, skills, and passions are not given to you solely for personal benefit. They are tools to contribute to the greater good. Whether your gift is a creative talent like painting, a personal trait like empathy, or a skill like problem solving, it has the potential to inspire, uplift, and benefit others. Recognizing this potential can shift your perspective, encouraging you to view your abilities as valuable contributions rather than private treasures. It's important to begin by sharing your gifts in small, manageable ways. Often, people feel they must make a grand gesture to have an impact, but the truth is that even the smallest acts of sharing can create a ripple effect. For instance, if you have a talent for writing, you could start by sharing your thoughts in a blog or social media post. If you're skilled at listening and offering support, simply being there for a friend in need can make a profound difference. These small steps not only help others, but also build your confidence, preparing you to share your gifts on a larger scale. Overcoming fear is a critical part of sharing your gifts. Many people hesitate to put themselves out there because they fear judgment, failure, or rejection. These fears are natural, but should not hold you back. Remember, your gifts are unique, and no one else can offer what you can in the way you do. By focusing on the value you bring rather than the potential for criticism, you can push through the fear and share your abilities with courage and authenticity. It's also essential to remain open to collaboration. Sharing your gifts does not mean working in isolation. Often, the most significant impact comes from joining forces with others who share similar goals or complementary talents. Collaboration allows you to amplify your reach and create something greater than what you could achieve alone. Whether it's teaming up on a creative project, volunteering for a cause, or starting a community initiative, working with others can deepen your sense of purpose and connection. Sharing your gifts with the world requires authenticity. In a world that often values superficiality and competition, it can be tempting to present a polished or exaggerated version of yourself. However, true impact comes from being genuine and honest about who you are and what you have to offer. People resonate with authenticity, and by showing up as your true self, you create meaningful connections and inspire others to do the same. Feedback is another essential aspect of sharing your gifts. When you put your abilities into the world, you open yourself up to both praise and constructive criticism. While positive feedback can be encouraging, it's important to view constructive criticism as an opportunity for growth rather than a personal attack. By embracing feedback with an open mind, you can refine your talents and increase their impact, ensuring that your contributions continue to evolve and improve. A critical part of sharing your gifts is aligning them with your values and purpose. When you use your abilities in ways that align with what you care about most, your actions carry more meaning and resonance. For instance, if you are passionate about environmental conservation, using your skills to raise awareness or support sustainable initiatives can amplify both your impact and your sense of fulfillment. Purpose-driven sharing creates a sense of alignment, ensuring that your efforts feel deeply rewarding. Finally, sharing your gifts with the world is not just about giving, it's also about receiving. When you share your abilities, you create a flow of energy that often comes back to you in unexpected and beautiful ways. Whether it's through connections, opportunities, or personal growth, the act of sharing enriches your own life as much as it does others. Embracing this reciprocal nature of giving and receiving allows you to remain inspired and motivated to continue sharing your talents. Ultimately, sharing your gifts is an act of courage, generosity, and love. It requires you to step out of your comfort zone and into a space of vulnerability, trusting that your unique contributions matter. By sharing your abilities with the world, you not only bring value to others, but also fulfill your own potential, creating a life of purpose, connection, and joy. Your gifts are more than just abilities. They're a part of your purpose, a way to leave your unique mark on the world. By sharing them, you create ripples of inspiration, connection, and transformation that can touch countless lives. So take that first step today, no matter how small it seems. Embrace your courage, trust in your value, and watch as your contributions light up the world. If this video inspired you to share your gifts, or if you have a story to tell, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content to help you uncover and embrace your true potential. Thank you for watching, and remember, the world needs the magic only you can bring.